I have with me Mr. Dinesh Gundu Rao, senior Congress leader and former president of Karnataka State Congress. He is a 5-time MLA. He is seeking the 6th straight re-election from Gandhinagar in central part of Bengaluru. Welcome to the interview, Mr. Dinesh Gundu Rao. How is this election?
Hello, Satish. This election, definitely I can see a big swing towards Congress. The people are fed up of the BJP government. There's always anti-incumbency against any government. There always will be. But about this government especially, I'm seeing there is absolutely no interest in anybody to see that we need to re-elect this government, or this government has done some good things. Let us give them another chance. That feeling only is not there. So the performance of BJP government has been so bad, and the corruption has hit the has skyrocketed, and no major achievements are there. Administration has collapsed. So I think people want to change, and the only alternative is the Congress party. And Congress party also has been working overtime for the last 1-2 years, preparing well in advance. And I think if you look at our strategy, our campaign, everything, we've been well ahead of BJP, more organized, more efficient, and all this, if you combine it together, I think Congress party is all set to get an absolute majority.
Now, two important Lingayat leaders, Mr. Jagdish Shettar and Lakshman Saudi, quit Congress BJP 1 month ago. It was unthinkable because they are now contesting on Congress ticket. They were with BJP, they were leading BJP leaders. So, are you implying that Mr. B.S. Yediyurappa, who is considered the tallest Lingayat leader of the BJP, didn't do anything to prevent?
I would say that, see, though they have also retired Mr. Yediyurappa, but they have still made him the leader of the party for the election. So he's like a non-playing captain. And he's been able to get his way in many constituencies in Karnataka. I know for a fact. So when the issue of Jagdish Shettar and Saudi has come up, I am quite surprised that why Mr. Yediyurappa didn't put his foot down. Why didn't he tell the High Command that this is not this we cannot compromise on this. We cannot lose Mr. Jagdish Shettar. Even Lakshman Saudi, to some extent I can understand, maybe, whatever, there could be some other reasons. But for Jagdish Shettar there was absolutely no reason. And why did Mr. Yediyurappa allow this to happen? He is not contesting. These are the two big leaders of the community. They have been denied tickets. So somewhere I feel that there is a conspiracy, and Mr. Yediyurappa also is part of that conspiracy to get rid of senior Lingayat leaders.
Now, what about Mr. K.S. Ishwarappa, who has been denied ticket? His son has also been denied ticket, and you know Yediyurappa and Mr. Ishwarappa, they are not on good terms.
Yeah, see, that again is another sign that Mr. Yediyurappa has been able to, on one side, get rid of senior Lingayat leaders, and also he's been able to get rid of two people who he did not like Mr. Ishwarappa. It seems to me that maybe he's trying to make a future for his son in the BJP as the undisputed Lingayat leader. So I think there's a lot of personal politics involved in this. This is all my assessment. I can't be sure about this. But if you look at the overall picture, this is like BJP, Mr. Jagdish Shettar has been in BJP for the last 40 years. His family has been in BJP for the last, right from Jansangh days. So I'm very surprised. So this is my assessment that somewhere Mr. Yediyurappa's hand is there also in the denial of ticket to Jagdish Shettar, of course Mr. Ishwarappa and Mr. Saudi.
If Congress comes to power, do you think the issue of leadership will be amicably settled between D.K. Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah?
See, this issue has been going on since the last year and a half or 2 years also, that who's going to be the CAM, these two people are going to be at loggerheads, and they will not be able to function properly. But till today, we have finished the ticket selection, we have campaigned across the state. There has been actually no problem. Both of them have aspirations to be chief minister. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong in someone wanting to become CM. There's so many other people also who want to become CMs in Congress. But ultimately, that decision is post-elections, after we get a majority, when our legislature party will sit down and MLAs will be, opinion of the MLAs will count for a lot. And of course, the High Command will take a decision. So, for the functioning of the party, organizationally, campaign, strategy, there has been no problem. And all have worked together to see that the Congress wins. So, that has not come in the way of creating trouble for us.
Let's discuss Bangalore. You have been one of the senior most MLAs. You have been an MLA for the past 24 years and 5 times you have won, and this is going to be your 6th straight term from Gandhinagar in central part of Bangalore. The problem with Bangalore is Bangalore has so many civic groups, Bangalore has NGOs, Bangalore has other pressure groups and all. They discuss infra issues till the elections and post-election. But during election, no one talks about it. And many people believe that Bangalore MLAs know that the people, those who come out to vote, they are not interested in these things. Do you agree with this?
See, I think what happens, many of these people who talk a lot during elections are not so visible. And somehow I think the voting percentage of the people who are, who we so-called call them as opinion makers or who talk about issues, they don't seem to be voting in large numbers. If we look at the urban upper middle class or highly educated middle class, the voting percentage there is far less than the middle class, lower middle class and the poor sector and the poorer sections. So I think this is the one of the issues. The second thing I think is Bangalore problems are universal across the not only in Bangalore, across the country. These are the problems which every city faces, and I think people who are connected to the ground level, MLAs and public representatives who are connected to the ground, will be able to, that connect matters a lot in an urban constituency where you have connect to the voter. So that I think helps for people to get re-elected, because those MLAs who maintain good connect and are able to take care of the interests of the people and the constituency, they get re-elected.
There is also an allegation that there is a nexus between Congress and BJP MLAs because they keep getting re-elected.
No, there is no nexus. There have been many people who have been defeated, not that they have not been defeated. But I think what happens is, like I said earlier, from whichever party, those who, once they become MLAs, because Bangalore city is not so much, the voting is not based so much on caste or, on such emotional issues. People look at the candidate also a lot, along with the party. So I think those candidates who are able to connect and doing good work as MLAs, irrespective of the party, they are able to come through repeatedly.
What's your blueprint for Bangalore?
See, I think Bangalore's biggest issues will be transport and planning of the city and the environment. These are the things that we need to take care of, because otherwise Bangalore can take care of itself. We have an ecosystem where people come to Bangalore irrespective of whatever problem you have. So we need proper planning firstly. Wherever the newly developing areas, we cannot stop the growth, but you can plan the growth. So planning has to become very important. So the planning side of Bangalore city, BDA, BMRDA, all that needs to be properly structured, properly managed and professionally done. Second thing is Bangalore needs a peripheral ring road to decongest the city in terms of heavy traffic. So that peripheral ring road is most important, and we have to improve the public transport, that is metro, suburban rail, because people should be able to move around. So distance doesn't matter. If we can move fast, they can cover any distance. So I think that should become the focus for Bangalore city. Planning, solving transportation and peripheral ring road, these becomes the key. I feel if we can do all those things properly, Bangalore's growth will continue.
Thank you, Mr. Gundu Rao, for speaking to us. Good luck to you in this election.
Thank you, Mr. Satish.